Well, the Northcote side, the Northcote Tigers are on the paddock already, and fullback for Northcote is Marty Creeker, well known down here from Hornby, played for New Zealand 83-86. The three quarters.
Number 3, Robert Moymoy. 4 is Penny 2 of Marist. Number 5 is Lawrence Fagan. 6 is Brian McLennan. Wearing the number 7 is Michael Phillips. Number 8 is Mike Marist. 9, Nathan Fisher. Number 10 is Jason Lowry. 11 is Shane Henson. Wearing the number 12, Gene Williams. And 13 is Shura Mavar. Cody Mavar, Shura Mavar, I should say. 14 is Anthony Phillips. 15 is Shura Assad. And 16 is Mark Wethel. 17 Kenneth Ty. 18 Richard Greer. They are the players listed on the program. For Marist, number 1, wearing the number 1 jersey will be Mike Howe. 2 is Ricky McElroy. 3 Henry Rahon. Number 4 is Calvin Rennie. Number 5 is Phil Wittlehoff. And 6 is Tony Wittlehoff. 7 is Lee Nelson. Wearing the number 8 is Peter Goldie. And Booker number 9 Jason Diggs. And you see Jason Diggs coming up through the ranks very quickly. What a player he'd be for his club. Number 10, David Reed. Number 11 is Gary Lake. 12 is Ricky Flavel. 13 is Darky Kapia. And 14 Mark Lodges. Go down to number 17, Chris Kennedy.
A League Cup here at Denton Oval. And Marty Creeker just coming over to the sideline here, well known as the 83-86 Kiwi from the Hornby Club, now with Northcote. And now we see Tony Wildermuth leading his boys on, number 6, Tony Wildermuth, followed out by Hiwi Hongi, David Reed, Rick McElroy, Calvin Remy, Pete de Goldie, Darky Carpia with the headgear on. Won't mistake him, he'll be working all day. Fairly good crowd here at Denton Oval. Not as many as there was for the Thacker Shield, but a reasonable crowd nevertheless. A few long places amongst the crowd today. The game was advertised for $6 and everyone had to pay $7 when they got here. And I can understand that too, and probably should have given them a free program as well to square it up a wee bit, but that didn't happen neither. So it's Tony Wildermuth, the kickoff for Marist, and a bit of Marist influence in the Northcote side. In the Northcote side, there is Mason Fisher, the hooker, of course, is a former New Zealand Marist player when he played for Marist down here. And Shane Hanson, of course, back in 81-83, when playing for Auckland Marist, made the New Zealand Marist side. And of course their manager today is Arthur Collins, who incidentally is patron of New Zealand Marist right now. The referee for today is Des O'Sullivan from Wellington. And the ball trapped and a kick. It's put it back. Northcote Juggers are up to check on Mike House, but he's safe as a church. Takes the ball and takes it up. He's put down in a good tackle. He gets back, plays it back to Phil Wildermuth. He gets it back. And it comes back out to Jason Diggs, on to Pete de Goldie. Good tackling, good defence here from Shane Hanson, the big fella, and Mason Fisher. Both New Zealand Marist representatives make that tackle. Gary Leckett's is number 11 now in possession. He gets up, he plays it back. Jason Diggs gets it out to Lee Nelson, through Tony Wildermuth. Tony Wildermuth, a little kick, but straight to Brian McLennan. He gets up and plays back. Michael Phillips it was. Missing from their line-up today, of course, is their good scrum half, who's away playing in England. And, of course, missing from the Marist line-up is Logan Edwards, already over and playing for Rochdale Hornets in England also. So it's Northcote taking it up now. They break the first line of defence. He's looking for support. He gets it. Marist go up and find it's David Reed and Gary Leck who stop proceedings. As it goes again. Northcote in possession. They're getting up, creeping up towards the Marist 22. Out it comes through the line. Marty Creeker up from full back to join in. Hebe Wihongi goes in. Hebe Wihongi. No, he makes no mistake. But a bit of overkeenness there from the Queen City lads as they get inside the 5, and referee Des O'Sullivan, no hesitation in moving straight in, and the first penalty of the match goes to Marist, Tony Wildermoth. Very reliable kicker, makes no mistake, gains 10-15 metres, and it's Jason Diggs to play it. Jason Diggs comes out, he gets it out. A bit of a move on here, comes back through Tony Wildermoth to Gary Leck. He takes play, gains about 5 metres. Back it comes to Jason Diggs again, out to Tony Wildermoth, on to Rick Flavel. Rick Flavel's wrapped up in a good tackle from Shane Hanson. Back it comes again, through Darky Carpier, on to Pete DeGoldie. Pete DeGoldie is well wrapped up. Got the ball away to Rick Flavel, but he was wrapped up too. He plays it back. Picked up by Jason Diggs again, doing a great job from dummy half today. On it goes to Gary Leck. Gary Leck made about 7 or 8 metres. Good work, Gary Leck. He gets back, plays it back to Lee Nelson, shows the ball to Tony Wildermoth, and then flips it out to Ricky Flavel, who gets him, but again, Northcote go in with a bit of heavy stuff, and he's pulling out their number 8, Mike Tomato. He's got a red face now, probably it'll go well with the Tomato, his name. And a penalty to Marist. I won't say it's a lollipop for Tony Wildermoth. He's nearing 1,000 points in Canterbury Rugby League. He's coming in to make this kick, just on 1,000 points he is, only about 30 or so points away from 1,000 in Canterbury Rugby League history. He sights it up, he has a good look at it. Takes it, strikes it beautifully, no doubt about that. Right over the black dot, as they say, but there's no black dot here at Hilton Oval. And the crowd will tell you the result of that kick. So no doubt Diane Roster jumping out of her seat already as Marist lead Northcote by 2 points to 0. Now ready to kick off, it goes down to Mike House. Just high kick goes up. Taken by Sean Hoppy. He's wrapped up in the tackle of ever reliable Darky Kapia. But this time it's Marist a wee bit keen, and they're caught inside the 5 metres. Northcote on attack. Wrapped up there by Lee Nelson and Gary Leck. Out it comes through. Everyone said that behind me, said that was forward, and it was well forward. It was a yard forward. However, Tony Tuivasa was got up and played it back. It goes through. Marty Creeker's in the line. Very elusive, this fellow. 83, 86 Kiwi. So they'll be watching him pretty closely. Out it goes, number 12, it was Dean Williams. Tell me he's a cousin of the one of the Williams that played for New Zealand. And Northcote swinging it out wide. Taken out by Robert Mormoy. He's wrapped up by Himi Wahongi. He's got an eye on him today. Could have played together for Canterbury some years ago. Marist in possession, just out from their own line. Ricky Flavel takes it up. Out comes Jason Diggs. Gets the ball up. Out it comes again, Jason Diggs. A long one back to Tony Wildermoth. He puts it down the middle of the paddock. Northcote have it. Up there. Lee Nelson, reliable as ever. Under those ankles. Around the ankles. Northcote in possession. Almost right on halfway. Northcote still in. 3 players on the Northcote side have all got the breeding. Sons of former Kiwis. Their standoff half, Brian McLennan, of course, is a son of Mike, a 71 Kiwi. Lawrence Fagan, number 5, the wing, is a son of Jack Fagan, well known in 1961-65, playing for New Zealand. And of course, Mason Fisher at hooker is a son of the 1963-71-72 Kiwi Jim Fisher, mine host at Coker's Hotel, where the Northcote boys are staying. Being looked after by Bill Nelson, their liaison officer. Not too well, we hope. Another kick goes from Tony Wilmot, goes down to Marty Creeker. Yep. And here's a break here. Mason Fisher, they've got to watch him. He got his pass up. And was loose there. It should have been grabbed up by Marist. And it was Rick McElroy. A lively little player. Bred in the Hornby area. McElroy gets it. But a heavy tackle on McElroy. Big forward comes in. Out it goes now, Pete DeGoldie. Just back last month from a tour to England as captain of the New Zealand University Rugby League team. Gets it back to Tony Wildermoth, and he gets his pass over to Mike House, and he puts his boot to it. Back it goes to Creeker. Very dangerous with the ball in hand, and he's eluded a couple of would-be tacklers, but finally brought to deck by Rick Flavel and Gary Leck. Up it comes now. Mason Fisher gets it out. Comes out to the big forward. To Mata.
Work, Frito, work.
Well, we've got to check on the defence here, but the referee spotted the knock on. Lee Nelson to feed, but immediately referee Des O'Sullivan, referred to as a wanker, I don't know what that is, but anyhow, he's given the scrum penalty. They can't take a kick at goal. You're not supposed to be critical of referees when you're doing this job, so we'll have to try and concentrate. This is a move we've seen on tape. Take the ball carrier, the ball goes out from Chris Burton. That's the right thing to do too. 5 metres out they are from the Marist line. They swing it wide, comes out to Tony Tuamavavi. He gets back. He plays it back to Mason Fisher. Gets it out to their halfback, Michael Phillips. Well wrapped up by Amy Wihongi again. Out it goes through the big prop forward. Out to their centres, but he's grabbed in a tackle by Gary Leck. Pete DeGoldie there too. It's Paddy Tuamavavi, schoolboy Kiwi back in 1978. Also Auckland representative. Back goes to Mike House. Steps out of one. But a double tackle comes in from the Northcote defence. Wraps him up. This is Calvin Remy. Out it comes to big Gary Leck. Gary Leck, they're watching him like a hawk. Northcote played the Mangere East Hawks, beat them last week. David Reid, former Canterbury Rugby Union, top forward, having a job getting rid of Dean Williams, hanging on to him there. Some referees would get in and penalise him straight away, but however, haven't got those ones today. Tony Wildermuth again with his boot to the ball. This is a better looking kick. This is a better looking kick. But this field's not quite narrow enough. It's a wee bit narrower than the normal, this Denton Oval that they're playing today, but it was a very good kick and certainly gained about 40 metres at least. However, Northcote are on attack, in possession now. Northcote to play it. Now to come through the line, through the scrum half. Gary left, and underneath, Jason Diggs, 1986 schoolboy Kiwi, on the bottom. Gary Leck, a New Zealand trial that's over the top. There's Paddy Tumavari, showing a bit of his talents. Finally wrapped up and held under by the ankles by Lee Nelson and Calvin Remy over the top. Mason Fisher gets it. He throws a long pass out. Pete the Goldie was geared up to go in and make the tackle then, but held off. Probably should have gone straight in and knocked him over. Out it comes Marty Creeker now. Puts his left foot to it. Two left footers on this side. And a very unusual lapse from Michael House, but the ball goes over the dead ball line. 22 tap. The referee's whistle straight away. And a scrum. Goes down on the 22. Well, there's Nellie Court in front. Well, they been grizzling all week since the grand final, or the week before, with getting penalties against them in their grand final against Addington for a man in front, so they should have learnt that lesson. No advantage of men up there. Not like Lee Nelson. You never know, it might be the age that's creeping up on him and he needs that extra yard start. Well, Northcote coming through at 100 miles an hour, but there was Mike House and Rick Flavel falling down. Go through Michael Phillips. About 20 metres out now. They switch it through Phillips. On to McLennan. Then he gets out to Phillips, and Phillips has dived over for Northcote's first points. Try to the scrum half, Mike Phillips. Marty Krieger stepping back. Left footer, probably should be playing for Marist. He moves in, strikes it, and the flags go up. And touch judges Ken Blackler and
Michael Phillips in the conversion to Marty Krieger.
Calvin. Roger Brock said, right between the uprights. So 6-2 to Northcote Tigers. How's kick goes? Taken by Dean Williams. He's made a break here. He's got through a gap here, but there's ever reliable Lee Nelson. Grabs him. Got a bit of a hit in the head with it. And that looked marginally forward too, and that was marginally forward as well. And well, they got away with one. They got away with one forward pass, and then they've got another one, and now the penalty's gone against them. Very hard to follow some of these referees.
Too much talking, Bill.
Too much talking, but the infringements on the paddock are the ones that should be picked up by the referee, and that was definitely a forward pass. In fact, it was the second one in the same movement. Marty Cricket makes no risk, finds the line. Northcote. Very dangerous. Big win over. And halfway intercept by Robert Mormoy there. Ball looked like it was going to Paddy Tumavari, but Mormoy stepped in and got it. But they've got the ball here, and it looks like Marist may be in possession. No, they're not. No, Pete Goldie and Gary Leck are in for the tackle. Out it comes again. And my Joves, they don't waste any yardage with their passes.
Tackle, Jason Diggs.
Out it comes again. Back through Michael Phillips. This time it goes on to number 10. That's Jason Lowry. He was a schoolboy Kiwi back in 1984 on the tournament on the coast.
Cover the ball, Marist.
So spread out. A good line. Slip there. Brown in excellent order. Little kick through there. It might trap one, but McElroy's there. Not very much of him. He's only pint size, but he's very elusive and very fast.
You're off the guy's own halfback.
Well, they're all inside the 5 metres now, and I don't know whether the referee Des O'Sullivan's looking. He's going to have a look now, but that's a wee bit late. Avery gets up and plays it back to Jason Diggs, out through Lee Nelson, onto Himi Wihongi, onto Calvin Remy. Calvin Remy, but the Northcote test goes round on the Marist side of the ball too and blocked any chance he had of getting a pass. Himi Wihongi gets his boot to it. Decided not to run with it, decided to put a kick in as well, but all it's done is given Northcote possession.
What's this side?
A little bit of bad luck there. Marty Cricker nearly lost that pill, but he kept it. And there's Jason Fisher, Mason Fisher. But Lee Nelson again, puts him down. Two former teammates in New Zealand Marist sides, and there's another one, Big Shane Hansen, the next handler of the ball, but he's wrapped up just short of the line by Gary. And now they're really pouring it on here. They're really attacking the Marist line, only about 4 metres out. Northcote in possession. Out she comes. Clement gets the ball back, but number 12 is in there, Ricky Flavel, and he's holding him up. Held up over the line. Good work, Ricky Flavel. Good work by Ricky Flavel there. Held up over the line, so a 5 metre scrum. Scrum going down. Lee Nelson to feed. He gets it out to Himi Wihongi on the short side. He has nowhere to go. He gets back and plays it back to Ricky McElroy. The ball's gone loose. It's picked up by Gary Leck. He gets back and plays it back. Not making much progress here, but safety first, perhaps. And another hard, solid tackle from those two of the big Northcote teams. Oh, look at that. The referee was right there. He saw it. Ricky Flavel taking it up. Bit over vigorous play, they call it, above the Bombay Hills.
We had a dentist last year, we was a referee.
And he's calling the joker out for a bit of a chat.
Oh, yeah. That was so bad enough too good. A good boy, whoever he is.
Get his number, didn't you, Ben? Get his number there.
He's right turn around.
Hurry up. Well, a spell in the thin bin for 5 minutes for Northcote's number 13, Tony Tuamavavi. So a bit of over-vigorous play there. And in possession is Pete de Goldie. Out it comes through Lee Nelson, onto Rick Flavel, back to Lee Nelson, back through Tony Wildermoth. Gets a long pass out to Mike House. Mike House, very elusive. Mike House had a great game in the grand final against Addington. Was my player of the match, but Vince McHugh, who was a very deserved choice, was the final pick. And of course it's nice to see that go to the winning side. Even that's against the average in Canterbury. Marty Creaker takes it well. Steps inside two. Still going strong. Marty Creaker tries to step Mike House, but taken in by Calvin Remy. Calvin Remy there. Very good tackle. Calvin Remy grabs him, puts him to deck. Shane Hansen juggling the ball. Finally gets it out to Creaker. That was a forward. That was 40 yard. That was 40 yard, and the referee was fairly close. And their tries that could win games, and unfortunately the referee missed that. Well,
doesn't make many mistakes, but he makes them their big buggers.
Well, Jim Stokes just said, they don't make many mistakes, these referees, but when they make them, they make big ones. Well, that was a 6-pointer, that mistake. You got the try, Jim?
Bill? Number 2. Number 2, Bill.
Well, that's Sean Hoppy, the try scorer. Marty Cricket moves in with the kick, and that's another 6-pointer. And the try scorer was Sean Hoppy.
Northcote to Sean Hoppy, and the conversion of Marty Cricket.
Goes as 1, if not 2.
Come on, Green, pick it up.
Well, that was certainly a try scored from a forward pass, no doubt about that, and that'll be well clear on video. And I suppose we'll be able to sell one to Des O'Sullivan. Well, the defence here wants to tighten up a bit. 28 minutes gone. Northcote 12, Marist Western Suburbs 2. And Diane Roster sitting back in her seat again. And Northcote player down. Calling for the St John's man. Big break. Henry Bahongi made an attempt to grab him. Marty Cricket on the line, gets the ball out to their number 10, which is Jason Lowry. Jason Lowry, schoolboy Kiwi, 1984. Henry Bahongi went in. Out she comes through the line again. Mason stretches through there. Big pop. Gets it out. Taken by Hoppy again. Very elusive, but McElroy comes back and grabs him, and Darky Carpy are there to pick up the next one. Northcote stringing the ball around to Kay Abandon. Marty Cricket.